Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. So, as I was taking a trip to Delusionville, I thought, you know what? Let's take another stop. We're already here. We might as well keep trucking. If you're new, welcome. My name is Kaya. Thank you for joining me. We are going to do our snack of the day and drink of the day as we always do. So let's get into that. Here comes my dog, Sugar Bear. If you're new, come here, Shuggy. Come here. My dogs always like to say hello. Come here, Shug. This is Sugar Bear, my pit bull bully, and she is a little love bug. This is Sugar Bear, and then my French Bulldog, Simon's over here. I love you too, baby bear. Let's get down, baby bear. We're going to get you a little chair, and you can sit up here with me. I asked everybody, did I need a co-host? And I think Shuggy and Simon want to be my co-host. Get down, Sugar Bear. 1, 2. That's it. Simon, say hi. And here's my French Bulldog, Simon. He just looks for snacks and try and antagonize Sugar Bear, so that's his MO. And so let's go ahead and get on with the video. Let's not mess around. We have got a lot to get into. Our boy Eric is in slow motion as usual, and I thought since we're already in Delusionville, we might as well take another wonderful round. So let's go ahead and get into our snack of the day and drink of the day, and we're going to get right into the video. I'm sure, stop, let's not wrestle in here. So our drink of the day, I've showed these before. This is a different one. This is the Giant Eagle Market Fresh, the Oolong Peach Tea. It is real brewed tea with real cane sugar and natural peach flavors. I mentioned some of these before. Sorry, we're catching a glare. And these are great. Let me turn this off here. There we go. These are amazing. These are from Giant Eagle. They are affordable and they are great. An all-natural tea. Fantastic. So, let's check out our snack, and I found this. Well, let's take a drink of our tea before. Yeah, so you definitely get the real peach. These are great. Like I said, I have not had one that's bad yet. Sometimes they're $1.50. Sometimes you can catch them on sale for $1. I highly recommend them. There's sweetened ones. There's unsweetened. They are freaking amazing. So, the other day, you guys know I like to look for new things for us to try, unique items. Check this out. This is the Petit Pot, the dark chocolate French pudding. This is dairy-free and plant-based. Dairy-free, and it's a plant-based pudding. I was like, plant-based pudding. This is a decadent plant-based dark chocolate treat. Perfectly balanced, bitter and sweet while keeping velvety finish. So yeah, it's got coconut milk, dark chocolate, organic, da-da-da-da. Yeah, so it looks great. Keep refrigerated product of California. So yeah, I thought this would be super cool. Here's a little lid. I was like, these are cute. So I got this at Meijer, and that at the Giant Eagle. I'm like in dumb mode. So, here's what we got, nice and full to the brim. Now, these are $2.99, a bit pricey, but, you know, I will go all out for us because I'm like, plant-based pudding, what? Okay, let's give her a stir here. So, we got a velvety, nice finish. Very soft. It looks like regular pudding consistency. Let me give it a stir here for us. Okay, guys. Sorry, I got my dogs underneath me. So, you get a rich natural chocolate flavor. Let me take one more bite here. Definitely, it's made with real chocolate. It doesn't have that artificial. You're not getting any of that. It's just a bittersweet chocolate. So, if you're not into bittersweet and dark chocolate, this probably isn't for you, but let's take one more bite here. I like it. I think it's really good. I think, like I said, it's definitely a real chocolate. Excuse me, you do get that, but as far as the plant base goes and all that, I don't taste any difference, but it is more of like a French-based pudding. It's more of a richer, kind of like a panna cotta. If you never had panna cotta, it's kind of like a custardy. You're not getting that artificial pudding flavor. So, on that note, let's get into the wild world of Eric. The lipstick I have on today is the Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick by Ofra. And you know our girl Amber pronounced it wrong the other day. And this is Sanibel. But if you're interested in any of these Ofra items, I did an Ofra haul, non-sponsored. I do purchase all this stuff with my own money. So it really helps if you shoot me a thumbs up, shoot me a thumbs down, shoot me a comment, just a smiley face, type a letter, type anything. It does help me out. I do purchase all this stuff with my own money. Let's get on to... Sorry, guys, make sure I don't have pudding teeth here. Let's get into the wild world of Eric. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to watch this by myself. And looking at the, wow. So this has like 2,678 views from a day ago. We've got 108 thumbs up and 165 thumbs down. I've noticed his ratio's gone pretty wild lately. There's been more thumbs down. I find his content very dull and boring. I unsubscribed a while ago. I often wonder, it's like, would Eric have this many subscribers if it wasn't for Amberlynn and, you know, everybody trying to see if they can catch a glimpse of Amberlynn. You know, Eric is constantly, and I'm new too, you know, don't get me wrong, but Eric is constantly looking at himself, constantly messing with his hair, constantly in the thing here, and how do I look? Oh, guys, sorry. Oh, I just brushed my teeth, and then, you know, he's just kind of, you know, primping. So that's kind of what turned me off, and then it's just kind of the lackluster of same old stuff. Ricky seems pretty cool, I will say that. Let me pull this down, sorry. But Ricky seems pretty cool. Ricky is the only person in the house that works. If you're new to Eric Cooke, I know I have a couple people that don't know who some of these characters are. Eric Cooke is Amberlynn Reid's, Amber Reid's roommate, one of the ladies that we review. That's who he is, and he gained momentum by starting a channel and kind of, you know, underneath her, and that's how, you know, Eric became. Ricky's pretty funny. He seems to have personality, jokes. As far as Eric, Eric's just very monotonous, very mundane, just kind of, hey guys, what's going on? Today we have this, and this is my Bath and Body haul. And don't get me wrong, your girl's always hauling some Bath and Body, but you know, you got to break that stuff up in between. You guys know over here, I got tons of stuff that I love to haul, but I try to break it up for you so it doesn't get monotonous. So, speaking about monotonous, let's go ahead and get on to the video. And I thought, you know what? If I'm going to watch this and I'm looking at the views and I'm looking like, hey, what's going on here? Why not better to watch it with you guys so I'm not in this by myself and at least I can have some friends to watch it with. So, let's get into this. This is the childhood tag by your boy, Eric Cooke. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you're new to me, your girl is low tech. I'm very not good at tech stuff. I'm working on to getting some different devices, so maybe I can put the little thing here in the corner. See, I'm not even right. But to where we can watch it. But right now, your girl only knows how to show you with my tablet, so I do apologize about that. Maybe down the road, when I get some different things popping, I can get a better device, and we can go from there. But really, we don't need to see what Eric's doing. We just need to hear what he's doing. So, let's go ahead and get on with the video. Eric Cooke, childhood tag. So, you've got same old Eric here as usual. Got his man bun. I think that it's getting rather frizzy. I think I would go ahead and cut this all off. He's rocked the man bun for about the last year. I think it's time to move on to bigger and better things. It's always kind of frizzy, kind of dry looking. You know, it's just pretty mundane at this point. So let's go ahead and see what Eric has to say.
Good evening, everyone. So today I'm deciding I'm going to do a tag video for you guys. Since there's really not much you can really do with going outside, especially today, with it being all rainy outside, because I was originally wanting to record this video
So I don't want to stop and start, quick, but off rip. So I noticed something the other day that, really disturbs me about this house is he was talking the other day that none of their dogs know how to walk on a leash. I find that pathetic. If you guys are new to my channel, my dogs are my everything. I don't have kids. So it boggles my mind, what if an excuse me, what if an emergency happened, take them to the vet, whatever the case may be. It's kind of like, why don't your dogs know how to walk on a leash? I don't keep my dogs on a lead constantly, but if I take them somewhere, they need to be able to walk on a leash. They're not the biggest fans of it, but hey, they know how to walk on a leash. So, it's like when you say there's not much to do, you could be training your dog to walk on a leash. Granted, it's raining, but we all know Amberlynn's got her big back room back here full of makeup, full of horrid. But he could be, you just need a little area to kind of get them trained and at least put a collar or harness on and let them get used to it. Same with my Frenchie. He prefers collars, but I got a harness for in the summer, and he's not a big fan. Every couple, days, I'll put it on him, let him rock around the house, or roll around the house is what he does. But, long story short, you're the pet owner, and, you could be training these dogs. Whoop, hold on here, guys. Where are we going? We're losing it. Sorry, my internet with this whole pandemic has been wild. I don't know about you guys, but my internet, it seems to have a virus itself. Let's get back into it. Here we go. We don't want to hear about Foodie and Pete's. No, we don't. Where are you going, Foodie? Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Good
Sorry.
evening, everyone. So today I'm deciding I'm going to do a tag video for you guys.
So who picked these questions is what I want to know.
Outside, especially today, with it being all rainy outside, because I was originally wanting to record this video for you guys outside, just sitting out there.
Hair is just frizzy and dry.
Feeling cooped up in the house, and you guys are just not getting the same scenery because that's where I'm going to be filming all of my
Yikes, guys. Maybe go grab yourself a snack, pause and use the restroom, because I think we're in for quite a trip down to Delusionville here. Oh, he's just so mundane and just, I get you're boring, it's raining, but it's raining here and boring. You got to put a little bit of, good God.
So I was wanting to give you guys and myself a little change of scenery just by sitting outside, getting some fresh air. But unfortunately, the weather is not allowing me to do that today, with it being very gloomy and raining. It had like a break there for a bit, maybe about like 20 minutes.
It's so funny that everyone in this house is so stressed out, and Ricky seems so easygoing, and he's the only one that works.
Opportunity to go film outside.
They're always going through something.
So I just decided I'm going to sit indoors for you guys.
Eric complains about his stomach, but then he'll eat Mexican or something. It blows my mind how this house. See, look, he's in Amberlynn's little den here. Throw some leashes and collars and harnesses on the dog and giddy up. I think I'd rather watch dog training than this. Always has some weird filming views.
My favorite cereal growing up was, I think it's still the same cereal to this day, it's Fruity Pebbles, which is really funny because, Fruity.
Haha, funny.
I've always, I don't know, growing up, my favorite snack was always fruit snacks or, just gummy stuff.
Who picked these questions? That's what I want to know.
But the reason why I'm saying that is because I always loved, fruity, juicy kind of.
And look, I mean, even he's always got, the weirdest angles. Like, he did a grocery haul the other day, and half of his head was chopped off. Like, there's minimal effort put into these vlogs. And he has 22,000 people.
I don't like them, obviously. It's just, I don't really buy a lot of them. It doesn't really come to my mind when I go to the store. For a while, I was buying oranges. I was buying apples, grapes. Really kind of expensive. And I think that's pretty much
really kind of expensive. To the man that has a half of bathroom bodywork store in his house, fruits and vegetables are kind of expensive. Wow. Okay. All right.
You have to be careful when you buy them.
So he'll buy fruity candles and sprays, but won't buy fruit.
I like, but I don't really they're not something that comes to my mind of just cereal that's kind of in there.
Okay, time out, Eric. We're pulling the reins here, buddy. Pulling the reins. We're talking about what's your favorite cereal here. What's your favorite cereal? We're not going into fruit snacks. Rein it back in here. Rein it back in, Eric. Rein it back in, buddy.
I'm like a banana person. I love bananas. Chubbs is addicted to them. It's because every time. Well, okay, let me segue into the story. I know I'm getting off, but that's what I do.
Rein it back in.
So when Chubbs was younger and he was a little baby, like I could hold him in my hand.
He was a puppy.
He got a little bigger, probably like about this much bigger. And he would always, for some reason, I don't know why or how it started, I like took a bite and I would give him a piece of my banana, which is really weird because I don't like and I don't believe in feeding my dogs like human food. I don't like it. But I took a bite and I like gave him a little piece, and he actually liked it because like a lot of the dogs,
It's
like,
something different. Of course he's
they
gonna
don't
like
really
it.
vegetables or fruits or stuff like that. They really won't eat them. They're like, Chubbs is not really picky with anything. He loves fruit. It's really weird. He loves what was it that we fed him that I didn't think he was going to because none of the
Okay, I thought this was Eric's Q&A. Now we're getting into Chubbs and the dogs' Q&A. Eric, rein it back in here, buddy. Rein it back in.
I can't remember what it was. Every time someone gets banana, he like flocks to there and he's like crazy over bananas. One time I got up and I went into the kitchen. I did not even say what I was going to grab.
Wow.
I didn't call him in there. I went in and I just started.
22,000 people are subscribed to this guy.
Just staring at me like, are you gonna give me a bite of that banana? I know you're not.
So he could edit that,
So,
but
ever since then, like whenever I eat banana, I'll like bite them off pieces and then I'll give it to him. And how a lot of people are, they won't really eat that last little end of the banana, so I make sure I always give that to him. He loves whenever we stock up on bananas, which reminds me, next time we go grocery shopping, I need to pick up some. The next question is, what was your favorite TV show? Growing up, I actually was, believe it or not, it's not really that hard to believe. I grew up being like a TV baby because obviously this is about childhood stuff. So my mom, where she, I don't even know if I can talk about this on YouTube, and it's kind of hard to talk about. Let's just say my mom would leave.
why would you pick this question?
But she would always leave, like in the middle of the night or something. When we'd wake up, she'd be gone. So whenever she would leave and I was a baby, which I don't remember this, obviously I was a baby.
Not to be mean, like, okay, if you did want to go down that road just now, why wouldn't you just simply say what your favorite television show was? If you had pre-picked these questions, that was kind of like an Amberlynn move. Like, well, I don't want to tell you, but, And I'm not being mean. You know, obviously there's some trauma with his mother, maybe, you know, alcohol, drug abuse, you know, something like that. I'm not, you know, making fun of that in no means, but jump on and just, you know, what's your favorite, you know, TV show? You kind of dug yourself into that one. You know, you should have just, what's your favorite TV show? So
Told me it. She would always give me a bottle and stick me in front of the TV, and that always seemed to calm me. So that's why whenever growing up, I'm always kind of like a more homebody. Like I like to sit inside and watch TV or play video games. I'm more of like an introvert in that aspect. I don't really like going out and really interacting with people, and especially with coincide with my depression.
I don't really, not to be mean, I think that a lot of this house is an introvert because they choose to be. Now, do they have trauma? And I'm not making a mockery of mental health. I have depression, anxiety, been diagnosed, not self-diagnosed, but excuse me, I think that they choose to live this lifestyle where they think that the world just revolves around them and they're shut in this house, and that's how they choose. I don't really think they give the world a try and try to go outside of their comfort zone. I think they're just stuck in this little bubble, you know, and Ricky's kind of the only one that goes to work and has social interactions. But I do think that's a lot of what's wrong with Eric, you know, that he just has too much time on his hands. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm getting older now. I'm not, you know, going out partying and kicking it, and I'm a recovering addict. You know, I still do drink, don't get me wrong. So, you know, if you subscribe, I do try out beer and wine and stuff. But, you know, long story short, what I'm saying is he has too much time on his hands. And when you get in your head too much, that can be very bad. And I've done it myself. I've suffered from agoraphobia in the past. But I think Amberlynn and, you know, Jen, you know, Eric and Jen and Amber, they have all this time that they set and they get in their own mind. And when you're in your own mind sometimes and, you know, don't have other things to entertain you, it can be a dangerous place. And then you just get stuck in this rut. And I think that's where he's at. I think a part-time job would really help him. Or even volunteering at a dog shelter. Something. Bathroom Body Works.
I actually had a lot of TV shows growing up that I really enjoyed.
So get to the question then, Eric.
Particularly pick one. I grew up loving, obviously, Pokemon, Naruto. I would have to say the one that really, I guess, just stands out to me is probably because I love, like, Powerpuff Girls. I loved Cartoon Friday. Would probably have to be, obviously, the one that I have the tattoo of is Courage the Cowardly.
So we went all through this to just explain that he has the tattoo here. Could have simply, you know, we went down this road about his mother, and like I said, I'm not, you know, judging that. But you got the tattoo on your arm. If that's your favorite show, boom, on to the next one. I mean, this is what I'm talking about here. We're always just going in circles.
Because, which a lot of people are weird, because Ricky's like, oh, that show, it's, like, really weird and creepy.
What was the show?
Morbid with the things that happen on there.
Sorry, guys.
Stands out to me is probably because I loved, like, Powerpuff Girls. I loved Cartoon Friday. Would probably have to be, obviously, the one that I have the tattoo of is Courage the Cowardly Dog, because...
Cowardly Dog?
A lot of people are weird because Ricky's like, oh, that show, it's, like, really weird.
I don't even know what that is.
And kind of, like, morbid with the things that happen on there. And I like that episode of Invader Zim with where he's, like, taking the kids' organs and he's, like, replacing them with items. I don't know, I liked stuff like that as a child. Probably explains why I love it.
We're going off... Oh, it's not going to be one of these nights, is it? Boogie Lou, you're not dropping stink bombs, are you? I think Lou just farted, and I just let her out right before I started this. Good night. Lou.
It's just, it was a thing that myself and my mother did together. We always sat there on Friday and watched
Shuggy.
shows together. Hers was Johnny Bravo, and mine was Courage the Cowardly Dog. So it just kind of holds a special place in my heart. So that's probably one of my favorite TV shows growing up. I have like a lot
Okay, on to the next question.
Memories with that show. Who was your best friend? I did not get my best friend until 6th grade. Her name was...
That's kind of a weird question. Like, it's not like we're going to be like, oh, so-and-so, yeah, she's cool, we know her. Like, some of these questions that he picked, or whoever picked, I'm, like, lost here. Like, Eric acts like we're going to know Mandy from down the street. Now,
I've talked about this before. Her name is Brooke. Well, that's her middle name, but that's what she goes by. Brooke, we were best friends for... Okay,
like... We don't know Brooke. We know Dana, we know Destiny, we know Amberlynn, we know Ricky, we know Becky, but honey, we don't know Brooke. So you could have kind of picked something else. If so, say Brooke, move on. Now we're going to get Brooke's whole history. We're going to know Brooke's credit score. Brooke drives a green Honda Civic. She lives such and such. She's moved. She's got 3 kids. She's got a husband. We don't need to know all that. Unless we're going to meet Brooke, we don't need to know that.
Yeah, probably about 4 years ago that we stopped being friends and we just lost communication.
This guy really had a chance here from Amberlynn and is just blowing it.
And it was probably about like 2000.
He's blowing it.
I can't remember the year. 2006 or something like that. I don't know. We were best friends for about, before we stopped speaking to each other, for probably about 15 years. Yeah, because... So we're best friends probably about 13 years.
Okay, moving on.
We both came together. It was a really weird friendship. She, like, I I don't even know how to describe it. It basically
What
was just
are
two
we
people
doing?
that really needed each
I need a
other
drink, guys.
at
Hold
the
on.
time that were going through a lot of rough things, and it's just kind of like destiny, like you met each other for that specific reason to help each other through that.
Sorry, Eric's
And
making my mouth dry.
even though we don't speak to this day, I still will say this: if we did not meet and become best friends, it's like.
So how is Brooke your best friend still to this day if you don't talk to her? That's kind of eh. You and Buddy Lynn do puzzles. I mean, that's your homie.
A lot of things that we're going through, and I would have felt so alone without having her. So it's just like, we just help each other.
Eric's ready to shed a tear in this daggone thing. Move on.
Best friend, and I was hers. So it was unfortunate falling out that we had. Who was your favorite teacher? My favorite teacher was.
Here again. Eric, we don't know who Mrs. Smith is. Excuse me. We're never going to meet her. We don't know. Did she used to put stickers on your paper? Ones with a little glitter? I don't know, Eric, but where are these questions coming from, buddy? Let's hear what we got to hear about Mrs. Smith.
So it'd probably have to. That's hard because I have multiple. But the first one that comes to my mind is when I first moved from Michigan to Kentucky. It was because it happened.
Like, let's hear that story. Let's hear that. How did you move from Michigan to Kentucky? I didn't even know he was from Michigan the other day till he mentioned it. Like, let's hear stuff. How did it, how did I get to Kentucky? Let's hear that. We don't want to hear about Mrs. Smith.
I think it was about 3rd grade. And her name was Miss Markham. Yeah, Miss Markham.
Up, I got it wrong.
And I remember my very first day because I was a very not loud and boisterous type of person that I am today. I was a very actually quiet, timid child.
No, who would have thought? You're still quiet and timid.
Hide behind, your parents.
I think he has this perception of himself. Sorry I keep pausing here, but I think he has this perception, and you can really see that it comes off. And I'm not being mean or funny when I say this, but you can really see that he tries to sometimes be something that he's not. He'll kind of check and primp himself, and you can, he'll go around about stories, but you can see that he's very insecure still. And there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying he's got this, oh, I'm boisterous and loud, and that's not what I see. That's not what I see, unfortunately.
Being a new student and where I bounced around a lot, from Michigan schools, Kentucky, so I never really was able to form, a lot of connections with friends, before moving, so it was kind of hard. But I first moved there, and it was 3rd grade, and I remember...
It's like they're all stuck back, It's like they're all stuck back in, their childhood. And that's why they need to go. They search for pills, and they think this magic depression and anxiety pill's gonna work. And I even left this in his comments the other day. Get your head out of your tail. Everybody's had childhood trauma, some more than others, but it's like they all lean on that, and they don't do therapy, and they don't do counseling, and then they're just stuck in this little bubble of self-loathe that they constantly talk about. And it's like, well, this happened to me, guys. Well, a lot of us have had a shitty childhood, honey. I can chalk you up a sheet here. Been through trauma myself, but you got to get your head out of your tail and say, hey, I'm an adult. It's time to put on my big girl panties or big boy panties, and you got to grow some nads, if you know what I mean. I'm not being funny when I say that, but grow some nads and come on. They're also just, it's like, just... woman up, man up, do it. Like, and I'm not saying that in any sexual, like, that's not what I'm saying here. Let me get that straight if you're new. What I'm saying is person up and do what you need to do for you to be a productive citizen, for you to be productive for yourself, productive for your husband, because it ain't cute. You know, Ricky goes to work, I'm sure he works in like a chicken factory, if I'm not mistaken, and like is a butcher or something. That's got to be a hard job. And it's like, you got Captain Anxiety over here, and I'm not making a mockery of mental health, but, you know, quit piddling around and get adult up, basically. That's what I'm saying here.
Nervous,
adult up.
And I just felt so uncomfortable. We were getting ready to go to gym, and all the kids were like, yeah, well, this and that, and going to gym. Plus, I was a very awkward child because I know people, whatever, they have their own beliefs and yada yada, this and that. Where I was exposed to a lot as a child, I knew I was different, and that's why when everybody's like, well, when did you know
What does
you
this
were
have
gay?
to do with this favorite teacher here and not wanting to go to gym? See, this is the problem. They were babied and there's nothing wrong. Go play some soccer. Go play some kickball. It doesn't matter what you are, what gender, what your preferences are. You can still have fun and play some kickball and get some exercise. Like, this is the shit I'm talking about.
Because I did not find girls cute. I did not want to do anything like that. I was just like, that boy's really cute. Like, I didn't look at girls like that. I was just like, oh, okay, they're friends. Like,
how do we go from this to favorite teacher?
Like, they're like, oh, who do you have a crush on? This and that, you know, blah, blah, this and that. Oh my god, that boy's so cute. I thought that about boys, and I felt that way about boys. It was not girls that I
That's fine, Eric.
So
We're talking about your teacher here. Let's rein it in.
So, it's just, I still feel like this to this day. It was actually, I was watching something, I think it was Drag Race, and they were talking about like how they're still kind of like uncomfortable to be around straight men because you just going to be able to fit
He's in his head too much.
They're gonna judge you the whole time. Just like you're not gonna.
You're judging yourself. You're being insecure. Who cares what anybody thinks about you?
Just kind of like withdrawn because I don't know how to interact or have a conversation with them. I feel like I'm just not gonna have anything to relate with. So
like, there's still people. Who cares about their sexual preference? Who cares what? That's what I'm saying here. It's like, they're people. I mean, get out your head out of your tail and learn to talk to people. It doesn't matter what their sexual preference is, for God's sakes.
You kind of have a hard time connecting with someone like that because you associate in your head growing up all the time being teased by these straight guys and always being like...
It's a different world. It's a different generation. Try to talk to people.
Nothing but girls growing up, so I just felt very out of sorts, and I didn't like it. But so we were going to gym, and I didn't know all these kids, and she was just like, you know, you can stay in here with me, and I was like, oh, this girl is deep. So I guess I'm kind of like Katie Heron. I love math. It's just...
Okay, we're assuming math is his favorite subject. I skipped a tiny bit ahead, but he loves math. Awesome. Cool. Count some candles. Let's get her done. Like, come on.
I had electives in high school. My senior year, I signed up for 2 math classes for my electives because it was just something that I enjoyed. So it wasn't like, oh my god, I don't want to take these classes. It was something that I looked forward to.
Let's put the hood back on since we're,
I don't recall that I ever faked being sick. Okay, wait.
What? Where are we going now?
I don't think I faked being sick. I really enjoyed going to school as a child because it got me out of...
I'm confused. I thought he didn't like going to gym. Now he likes going to school. So what? Did he just not like gym? Like, we're contradicting ourselves here, buddy.
Got me out of the house because a lot of the things that I grew up and I dealt with. But there was one time I did miss school on purpose, and it was when Brooke was staying the night with me.
Everybody skipped school. We've all skipped school here. This is what I'm saying. It's like, you know, you get this a lot too with Foodie Beauty, that it's like, oh my God, I skipped school and we had a party and like, duh, everybody's been through this stuff. It's like, we've all been there, done that. It's like they all have this own thing in their own minds that other people haven't been through these things. It's just them. They're the only ones that's dealt with this. It's just them, guys. None of you guys have been through any of this. Just them.
Not want to go to school. We just, because she stayed the night, so when we went to school, she would have to go back home the next day. And I was like, oh, you know, let's, you know, miss school, you know, today. My memory's fuzzy, so it's kind of hard to remember a lot of things. But I remember kind of like the layout of the house, and it was, I don't remember the breed, but he had like the long, like really long hair.
Okay, well, we're back to dogs. We're staying.
What dog is that? What breed is that I'm thinking of? I don't know the breed of the dog, but it was just like one of those dogs where the hair is like very long.
Commodore?
It's not really an original name, but what we named him was Shaggy, because he had all the hair and it was Shaggy, so we named him Shaggy. I don't even really remember what happened to him, which is really unfortunate. I think he ended up like getting loose one time and he ran away or something. It was really sad. But I had multiple animals growing up. We had a hamster. His name was Red. He had like red eyes. He was very mean and hateful. And
I think everybody had a hamster that bit him. I had a hamster, tried to pick it up one time, it bit me. On to the next one, buddy.
To like pick him up to clean it out or do anything or even try petting on him, he would bite you.
So would mine.
With his little teeth, he would
keep it moving.
And I know it's stupid to be like, oh, that hurt, but like as a kid, I mean, even if not as a kid, it freaking hurt. It really did. There was another dog. We had Tipsy.
22,000 subscribers, you guys. 22,000.
She just had white on just the tips of her paws, so we named her Tipsy. But I can sit here and keep going on. We had numerous animals growing up.
I'm sure you could, Eric, but let's not and say we did.
Okay, I feel like I would have to say two, because there was the one that I claimed as being straight, and then there was the one that I had that I knew was actually my legit crush that I had, you know, known I like boys. So I think my first actual crush as a
answer the question, come on.
Straight boy was, I acted like, because I was really big into the band Black Eyed Peas, so I acted like I was really obsessed with Fergie. So I remember them getting me the CD for one of my birthdays, and then like it had like a poster, they got me a poster, I can't remember if it came with the CD or they bought it for me, Fergie, and I hung it up. I ended up hanging it up on my wall, like not above like my actual bed, like my bed was like laid out this way, and it was like over here.
Oh, Eric Cooke, boy, you wear me out.
As soon as you enter in my room, it was like hung up on the wall.
I got a new drink, and we should have did a drink. I have a alcoholic beverage. We should have probably done that for this.
Really
Screw the tea.
Knowing that I liked her, like as a, you know, gay boy, I'm just like, oh, like I liked her. They thought it like.
Okay, guys.
Like, oh my God, no, I like her. She's so pretty. I don't know if he actually was gay or not. I don't know. I don't remember. But he was actually one of like my first crushes that I had, like as a guy. I was like, he's really cute.
I don't know what, but we're not going back.
Like real legit crush was, there was Taylor Lautner, which they tease me and give me crap about it to this day that I had a crush on him. Ricky's like, he makes fun of him, makes fun of where I had the crush on it, and then Amberlynn knows because Becky told her, and like, I don't know.
Who cares?
And Not Another Teen Movie, that scene with the cool, if people know what I'm talking about, the scene with the cool whip.
Oh my God, you guys.
So the last question is.
Here we go. Thank God.
Close this. The last question on here is: how did I find out that Santa or the Easter Bunny was fake? Okay, so my
This
mom,
is gonna be deep, guys.
She got told about like Santa, this and that, but I don't know, like growing up, how I did and like the family that I came from, they talk like, oh, Santa's gonna bring you this, Santa's gonna bring you that. But like I said, I grew up very quickly with the situations that I was put in. So I knew that Santa wasn't real. Like, I knew it was my mom that bought the stuff, and because like one place that we lived at in Michigan, we did not have doors on our rooms, and it wasn't like anything because they took them off. It's just the place, you know, growing up in Detroit, if people know the situation there, growing up there, we didn't have doors on our rooms, so like my mom didn't, my sister, like I didn't, none of us did. So what we did, because we didn't have doors, was we just put up sheets in the doorway to act as our doors, so we had like privacy when, you know, changing our clothes, or, you know, so be it, you know, my mom.
Okay.
Have no husband, but there was only 3 bedrooms in the house, so there was my mom's bedroom, my sisters had to share a bedroom, and then I had mine. And gosh, because it's like, it's just so funny because it's very rarely seen, especially, you know, here in the South. So whenever they see the photo, when we went and got our pictures taken, it was with a black Santa, so it's just like, it was something very different and not very known or seen by people, so it was just kind of like, what? But, so we knew that Santa wasn't real growing up. I didn't really...
Why could Santa not be black or... Okay. We're not even going to go there. Your boy Eric is just us rambling on still. So, Eric, it's quiet time. You take you a cat nap, buddy. Okay, guys, I know that was a lot. I know it was excruciating. That was 24:51, and then with my jibber jabber, drink of the day and pudding, I know that was long. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new, please subscribe. It really helps me out. Hit the like, hit the dislike. Let me know a comment, man. What do you guys think? I think his channel is... It's not looking good lately, guys, and it's only getting worse. The primping, the looking, the cut off headshots, it just is going downhill. And I really think that, you know, he had an opportunity here. You know, he just basically picked up all these subs at once and didn't have to, you know, started from the bottom, now we're here, you know, and, you know, somebody like me, you know, that started from the bottom and now we're here, you know, I would be tickled pink too, you know, he's got quite an opportunity, but, unfortunately, he's just blowing it, guys. So, I love you guys so much. Thanks for joining me. Depending what time of day or night you're watching this, I really hope you guys are having a good day. My ear's been kind of messed up, and with circumstances, I'm not going to go anywhere. Maybe I can call and get some antibiotics. So, if I go missing for a day or 2 or 3, don't leave me. I'm not leaving you guys, and I just got to make sure, you know, that my health comes first, and it's kind of hard to do these videos if I'm not feeling the greatest. So, I love you guys. Hit that thumbs up again. Like I said, it really helps me out. Subscribe, and your girl will be back for more. Love you guys. See you later. Have a great day, great night, and Kai out.